Oh, it's actually recording now.
See, yeah,
Oh,
that says recording.
I was hoping for a countdown. I'll have to edit that.
I'll do the countdown next time.
Oh, okay.
Would you like me to count now?
No.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, we haven't done any videos recently, but we've got this one.
Yay!
And we're pretty excited about this. Today we're talking about Niagara Falls Board Gaming Weekend. We were there almost a month ago now. It was January 18th to 21st. It's an event that they do every year. And you go to, it's the Ramada, right?
Yeah, on Lundy's Lane.
The Ramada at Lundy's Lane. It's a 4-day event from Thursday evening to Sunday, and you just go there, pay your fee, and you can play games the entire weekend for as long as you want. And that's what me and some friends did.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because Matt and the guys actually got a whole weekend pass, and it started like as soon as we walked in, we checked in, we threw our stuff in our room and went downstairs and started playing games. And then we went out for lunch, came back, and just played some games. I got a pass for the Thursday, and then Friday I had to do some work. I had to do some report cards at that time. Plus, the hotel was on Lundy's Lane, so it's right across from the outlet mall, so I had fun with that. And then, so yeah, I took the Friday off, and then I also bought another 2-day pass for Saturday and Sunday so that I could kind of float back and forth.
Yeah.
And I really like that because you can buy the whole pass, which is like the cheapest way to do it, or you can just buy a 1-day pass or whatever. So I liked having that option. I mean, it's not like they wouldn't let me in the room if I didn't have a pass with me, but play the games and have the experience, and it's good to pay for the pass.
Yeah, so. Yeah, and it's nice that you can pay ahead of time or pay at the event and just show up.
I was going to say, it was also kind of nice because I went to go swimming in the pool and there was nobody there because everyone else there was playing games. So that was a bonus. But, so, yeah, all in all, Matt, how did you like the weekend?
I enjoyed it immensely. That's one of the ways that I relax most is when I can get to the table and play a board game. Doesn't matter who I'm with, but it's really relaxing. It's a way I can escape from life and just take a break and just not concentrate on anything else but playing the game and enjoying it with people. So getting a chance to do that for an entire weekend was a very relaxing little holiday.
Yeah, it was. It was, yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, we're from Toronto. We live in Toronto, so it's not too far to go to Niagara for the weekend. But and it was the particular hotel it was at, Lundy's Lane. It's not right in the downtown area, so it wasn't like crazy busy. The event itself had a fair bit of people, but the hotel was relatively quiet, and the traffic was fine. Like it's a good time to go, and you get a group rate as well, so it was a pretty good deal to stay per night.
Yeah.
So that was good.
They had an excellent deal for anyone at the event.
Yeah. Once further along, once they start advertising the event again, we'll advertise that on the site maybe.
Yep.
And, yeah, share that information with you guys.
Yeah, like I said, it's every January, so we'll let you know again. But what was one of your favorite parts of the weekend?
Besides the shopping? No,
sure.
That's not what we're here to talk about. One of my favorite parts was just getting to know my friends a little bit more and getting to know like people who we only ever really see at gaming events, I guess. Like there was a couple people there that I only met once before, so it was nice to get to know them a little bit more. And meeting new people, actually. There was a person that we connected with through our Facebook page. We got to meet up with him and play commissioned.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
him and his wife, yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing I love about board games is the relationship building. So one of the best things about that weekend was strengthening friendships and relationships and meeting new people, and hanging out with my hubby.
Everyone was very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone there's so nice. The board gaming community is just full of really, really nice people. It's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You walk past everybody in the hallway and it's like you can see they're wearing their pass. You're like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Or, oh, hey, how is photosynthesis? Or who won Dinosaur Island? Like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite parts of the weekend, well, besides playing games, because that was a big thing, it's just with the sheer amount of people there, and a bunch of them bring their own games, and they also have a little game library set up that you can borrow from.
Yeah, and that was like all one person's library for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. He brought
like shelving that he put together himself and brought all his games and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Because of the sheer amount of games there, you can always play something new, and I got a chance to play a lot of games that I'd never played before that I may not have gotten a chance to if I just went to a friend's house, or I know some game cafes have a lot of games, but they don't have every game. So it was nice to get to try new things, and that was really exciting. In fact, at least I played probably about 10 new games. I think. How many new games did you play?
A lot. No. I think most of the games I played were new.
Okay.
Yeah. Games that I played before were just Lanterns. We played that all the time. Sushi Go.
Yep.
And then the Harry Potter one.
Yeah.
And Dinosaur Island. So 4 games that I played, and everything else was new.
Okay. What were some of your favorites?
New games?
The new ones, yeah.
Oh, shoot. I really like Sheriff of Nottingham, actually. I know that's not new. It was new to me.
Well, that's,
As I mentioned before in other videos, I'm getting into gaming a little bit more. I love lying to my friends.
For those of you that don't know, Sheriff of Nottingham is, I don't know, people think of it as a party game. Would you think of it as a party game?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just, there's a lot board to it, and I guess I don't think of it as a party game in that kind of sense. But yeah, it's a party game, and you have things in a market like apples or bread or whatever. You're trying to get things from the market, or no, you're trying to bring them to market, but you have to bring them past the sheriff. He only allows certain things into the market. You can't bring contraband in. But maybe he doesn't have to check your bag, or maybe he trusts what you're saying that you're bringing. So you put a lot of items into a little baggie, and whoever is the sheriff that turn, you hand it to them and say, "This has 5 bread in it." And if he trusts you, then you can bring your bread to market. If he doesn't trust you, he might choose to open the bag. And if there isn't just bread in there, you're in a little bit of a trouble.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. Playing with friends and, again, those new people.
Yeah.
And see if you could read people and see who's lying and who's tricking you and who you make all these deals with and everything. Like our friend who picked up all the last bit of contraband. Was that you, or was that Dave?
That happened twice.
Oh, yeah. And then said, "I have 5 bread," even though all he had left was the illegal stuff.
We made a deal.
Yeah, you made a deal. Of course you did.
Yeah.
So that was one of my favorite games, my favorite new games to play.
Yeah.
I also enjoyed learning Rhino Hero and King Domino, and Raw was fun.
Raw was pretty fun.
Yeah.
If you like Sushi Go, this is like a board game version of it.
Yep.
In a way.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah. It's getting sets and.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Sorrow of the Seas.
Yeah. Suro is always fun.
That was new to me as well. I know it's not a new one.
If you haven't played Suro, play Suro.
Yeah.
It's a fun little. Really, well, it can be quick depending on.
What about you? Oh yeah, I finally got to play Commission.
Yes.
That was new to me too. we backed it. We've been supporting it. We've been sharing it with our friends, and he's been teaching everybody how to play. And I just never had a chance to play it.
Actually, that one we didn't back. We backed unauthorized.
Oh.
We didn't get to unauthorized.
Well, we're still supporting it.
Oh yeah.
It's a great game.
We didn't get to back Commission because it was already out by the time I heard about it. But
still bought it.
Speaking of which, Kara Games, who made both of those games, is coming out with a new one in March, they told me. I was talking to them today.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's called Soul of the Empire, and it's some sort of area control. So one person is going to be the Roman Empire, one person's going to be the Jews, one person's going to be the Christians, and I think there's more. But
cool. And then do we fight to the death?
Maybe, but probably not as Christians. At least not as the Christians,
no.
yeah.
Okay. So what about you? What were some of your favorite new games?
Oh, what? I gotta see what I played now. Let's see. Oh, one of my favorites was Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get to play that one.
Las Vegas is, it's a gambling game. No, it's not really a gambling game because you're not actually gambling. It is a gamble, though. You are trying to push your luck. You've got a bunch of dice, and you roll them, and try to get sets, but try to get more sets in each number. Try to get... It's tough to explain, but there was a lot of yelling and just a lot of fun and laughter when we were playing.
Did you play it on Thursday or Friday?
We played it on Thursday. I think there was
full of sushi at that point. I needed a break.
I think there was about 7 or 8 of us playing it, so it can handle a lot of players. And it was one of the funniest games I've played in a long time.
Yeah, you guys were laughing at that one. Yeah.
That was a new one. Of course, Raw was a new one. That was a fun one. Rhino Hero, which we loved so much, we bought it.
Yeah.
Is like Jenga and Uno together.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much in gameplay. It's, to me, like the best way to describe it is just building a tower made out of cards.
Mm-hmm.
But the Jenga aspect is taking the little rhino figurine and moving him on top without knocking it over.
And trying.
I guess the Uno aspect is you want to have the fewest cards at the end.
Yeah, and they have things like Misturn.
Yeah, but there's also a Rhino Hero party game where I think
Super Battle.
Super Battle,
which has like a.
But it's.
I don't know much about it that one.
It was just kind of fun because it's a really really simple concept, but and it's good to play in between when you're waiting to start another game as well. An event like this. Some people were still working on something else, but we knew we wanted a bigger game. Mm-hmm. So some guy was like, hey, you want to play Rhino Hero? We're like, sure. And I think we were also just overtired. Like, it was late at night.
Yeah.
And we were all just like, oh man, and just freaking out and laughing just because it was just who's going to knock it over. I think I got a slow motion video of our friend knocking over the card tower.
No, we'll see. See if we can upload that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's by Haba Games. And they make really good kids games.
Yeah. And
now we got the chance to play it, so we're happy.
Yeah.
One of the other ones we played that we really enjoyed was, we already mentioned, it was King Domino, and we really liked that, so we got that one too. Mm-hmm. What made that a pretty cool... Oh, you want to see the... Mm-hmm. What made that a pretty cool experience is, a while back we had backed a new board game app that is going to be coming out to the public, I think in the fall. But because we backed it, we got a little bit early access. So essentially what the app is a way to teach you a game that you might not know the rules to while you play it. And it's interactive at the same time. And this is it for, I don't know if anyone can see that. That's really bright. But yeah, so right now it just has King Domino on it. But it teaches you with animations and narration, how to play as you're playing, so you
Mhm.
don't have to go and pore over a rule book for 15 minutes or whatever to learn the game. At least for the King Domino game, it has a handy score
Yes.
thing.
What I really like about it is, so King Domino, you have to try to have a 5x5 grid, basically, and it all scores on the types of tiles that you have, and if you have crowns on those tiles, and how many, and everything. But when it comes to scoring on the app, you can actually tap on every square and match up exactly what you have. It's
Map
just,
out your board.
it's like an activity in itself, almost like a game in itself, and the app is a really useful tool for teaching kids or for teaching people who just don't learn by sitting and reading a rule book.
Mm-hmm.
So we loved it.
Yeah.
We love playing King Domino because, again, it's not like there is a little bit of strategy involved as well. But look, cute little castles. I just broke the castle. If you haven't played it, give it a try.
Yep, it is. Even if you don't have the app, it is a really simple game.
Yeah.
And you can play it in probably, I don't know, if you're quick enough, you could probably play in 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. Once you figure out
once you figure out what you're doing, it's really quick, and it's essentially what the name says it is. It is making a kingdom with domino type tiles.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's also Queen Domino, which I haven't looked into or tried yet.
No.
I imagine it's very similar.
Yeah, but this
variation of the game.
This one was a Spiel des Jahres winner in 2017, and if you don't know what that is, because lots of people don't know, that is the German Game of the Year Awards.
You speak German?
At least that much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. It is the Game of the Year Awards in Germany, and those have come to be essentially the Oscars of board games. So if you want a good game, you know that something with that logo is going to be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we do?
They had some board game, like a creator there. Not a creator.
Right.
He worked with the creator.
Yeah.
And we tried.
We tried a new game.
A new game. Zombie Sheep, was it?
Zombie Sheep.
Yeah. It's kind of fun, but you beat me, so I don't want to talk about it.
No, what did you think? What did you think of it?
I thought it was fun. Like, it was funny. It's like Zombie Sheep, and every different sheep is based on like a character from like a horror movie. So there are little Easter eggs on every single card, which that in itself is kind of cool. We also had the guy. He wasn't the creator, but he was
someone that worked.
Yeah, someone that worked for the company, and he was there explaining how to play. So that was kind of fun. But it was cool. Like the event as a whole, that they had that there, and then they had some other, I think, stores represented, or like. Yeah,
there was a local game store there that was represented. They had a little booth set up.
Yeah.
Zombie Sheep, I thought Zombie Sheep was okay. I thought it was really swingy. Swingy. So, like, as swingy, by that I mean that you could do one thing and that can turn the game completely in your favor and ruin everyone else. And that's essentially how I won. You can win by getting a certain amount of points, or you can win by getting one card. And I just had a couple cards. Well, actually, no, it was like 2 cards I needed that I just happened to get, and they gave me that one card, and I won without trying to do anything else. You were actually getting points.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, and then I just swung it in my favor and won.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. If you like games like that, then fine, but I don't think it was my cup of tea, unfortunately.
So what games did you see there that you wanted to try but we didn't get a chance?
Oh, well, there were some really pretty ones.
Photosynthesis was one of them.
Photosynthesis was pretty. I don't know if it's a game that I would enjoy playing.
No.
It's nice to look at.
It had little like 3D trees.
Yeah.
Our friend Dave was saying how like it's a pretty game, but you kind of have to be mean.
It is a mean game, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very nice looking. It's about growing trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks really nice.
We can't really talk about it because we haven't played it at all, but we'll give it a try next time.
Yeah. Azul was one that you were looking at.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I still want to try that one.
I don't know. We don't know too much about it. We didn't get a chance to play, but
it's pretty.
It's a tile laying game, and the tiles are really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A couple that I saw was War of the Ring, the Lord of the Rings one. That was really nice looking. It had a big map board, and there were men, there were orcs, there were elves. It looked really cool. And apparently you're playing out these battles, and you're also playing out Frodo going to Mount Doom to toss the ring in. So you're playing two different sides of the entire story. So that was really cool.
Getting ready to go out for dinner, I think, at that point, so we couldn't play.
Yeah. But that was really cool. The only other one that I can remember that was really nice to look at was Mechs and Minions. It was a nice big box, and everything, like the artwork was beautiful. Everything, all the pieces were quality. All the miniatures, all the little plastic miniatures, come painted.
Oh.
Yeah, I took pictures of that.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. If not, I'll show you.
Oh.
But everything was amazing. I'm sure they lost money with every game that they put out. That being said, the game is put out by the creators of League of Legends, which is, if you don't know, it is one of the biggest online games that you can play right now. And they're making billions of dollars, so they can put out an expensive board game and not make very much.
Yeah, lucky them.
Yeah. And it apparently it doesn't hurt their bottom line at all, so hey, do what you want. I know one thing that was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
At the event, they also have a bring and buy, so you can bring games that you don't want anymore and try to sell them. And then they make a small cut of it, but you also would make money. But that was pretty cool because I got a chance to buy a game called Scythe, which is...
It's beautiful.
It is, I think $65, $70 game, but I got it for $40, so I'm happy. Scythe. And I'm not going to explain too much about the game because I haven't figured out how to explain it yet.
No.
There's resources, there's mechs. It takes place in a alternate 1920 reality in which there are mechs and people have pet tigers and bears.
I had a pet bear.
No, you had the tiger.
I had a tiger?
Yeah, the red has the tiger.
Oh, I had a tiger.
Yeah. And
I had big ones.
I had the bear.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we didn't play that there, but you picked it up and we brought it home and learned it together.
It is deceptively simple. In that, I kept going over the book and watching tutorial videos, so I knew how to play ahead of time. And I kept wondering, what am I missing? Where's the complicated game? But there wasn't one. No. It's simple. You do one thing a turn, and then it's the next person's turn. And then you do another thing, and then it's the next person's turn. It's simple for the size and complexity looking. It is a very short game.
I think it's time late to go to bed.
But yeah, I don't think we have anything else to talk about. We'll probably do another video, hopefully soonish.
Yeah.
If you
Games night.
Yes, we have a game night coming up on the 17th. That's a Saturday, February 17th. Saturday at 6:30 at Calvary Church, which is Pape and Danforth.
Yep, Calvary Church, Toronto, 746 Pape Avenue, right across from Pape subway station.
Find us on Facebook, and all the information is on our event page. Or you can find us on the web, cardboardkoinonia.ca.
On the interwebs.
And we have a calendar there, and it has links to the Facebook event as well.
Yeah. So King Domino and Rhino Hero, Lanterns, Scythe, a bunch of the games that we talked about that we actually own, we'll be bringing those as well. So if you want to try them, come and try them.
I might leave Scythe because it still is a little bit longer.
Okay.
But we'll have a lot of games.
Never mind.
We're probably going to have a couple games that will be for sale. Just clearing some room, but also trying to get some money to go back into Cardboard Koinonia. So bring some money. We're also going to have a little snack shop, tuck shop, with chips, pop, stuff like that, candy.
Yeah.
Yep. So bring your change. All that money goes into Cardboard Koinonia as well. It helps us run these events. Helps us get cool things like a mug. Maybe we'll get a Cardboard Koinonia mug for someone.
We're still just getting started, but we exist to bring people together, to bring people and to bring the church together and to bring people from all walks of life, any faith, no matter where you're coming from. We believe that community can be built over playing board games. We love hosting events at our church, and we're going to be helping some friends of ours have a game night at their church as well. So we appreciate support, liking, sharing, coming out to the events,
commenting,
tagging us and everything using hashtag #CardboardKoinonia, following us on Instagram. We do have a GoFundMe page as well. Again, the money just goes towards printing posters and any other things that help with these events. We're not taking any of it for ourselves. We're not making a profit off of this. We already have our own jobs. We just want to be able to run these events without having to take too much out of our own pockets. So if you're interested in that, please let us know. And again, go to the website and click on that as well. And
board games have the unique ability to bring people together, no matter social standings, economic, racial. Games are a very easy bridge to get across these gaps. And that's why we're using them in fellowship and in this ministry.
I always go back to the example of my dad, guy in his 60s, playing Scrabble with a 14-year-old girl from Danforth Tech. And it's pretty cool. They were able to just meet and connect like that. And so the same thing at this board game weekend. I met a whole bunch of people who I otherwise probably wouldn't walk up to and start talking to, or maybe we have absolutely nothing in common whatsoever except we enjoy playing board games together.
Actually, we have an interview that we did with a man named Jeff Allers, who lives in Germany, and he plays games with Syrian refugees because they don't speak the same language, they don't have the same culture, but that's one thing that they can both do. For instance, the refugees really know chess, so he brings the chessboards, and that's something they can connect on. So you can check that out on our website as well. But in the meantime, until next time, thank you for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you again. All right.
Bye.